You're listening to the audio production of Poetry for Little Ones, a little book of rhymes and lullabies by Delia Berrigan, published by Cider Mill Press and read by Stina Nielsen. For my father, Tom Berrigan, who gave me a love of poetry from the start. For Virginia and Roxanne, you are my favorite poems. For Nick, who lives the poetry with me. Introduction. My father raised me on Oscar Williams's immortal poems of the English language. I was served up Housman, Keats, Shelley, Dickinson, and Whitman alongside Mother Goose and Shakespeare. Beyond the classic children's books that I was read and have in turn read to my own children, poetry opened my mind and my heart to a world of endless imagination and self-expression. Great poems can be found for nearly every occasion. I was adamant about passing down my love of reading to my children. Always one to follow the rules, I took seriously the guidelines from the American Academy of Pediatrics, who declare that it is never too early or too late to start reading to your children. Pediatricians are promoting the 5 R's of early education with young families. Reading together every day as a family activity. Rhyming, playing, talking, singing, and cuddling together throughout the day. Building routines for meals, play, and sleep, which help children know what to expect and what is expected of them. Giving rewards for everyday successes, understanding that praise from those closest to a child is a very potent reward. And developing relationships that are nurturing, purposeful, and lasting, which are the foundations of healthy early brain and child development. Now, I may not necessarily embrace the old adage that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but I do fully believe that reading poetry for little ones daily brings you and your child closer together. As I set out to compile poetry, I gave myself some criteria. 1, it doesn't all have to be childlike or child-friendly. One of the first poems I ever memorized was When I Was 1 and 20 by A.E. Housman. Did I know what it was about? Of course not. How could a 5-year-old understand a poem reminiscing about being a 21-year-old? But was it fun to learn and repeat the rhyme? You bet. My brain enjoyed the rhyme and the vocabulary that I would otherwise not learn or hear without taking classes later in life. 2. Try to stay in the public domain.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?